It does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the NutriBurst, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new immune tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint and Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products from me. And do not forget that my biggest life change has been through LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy. Okay, this is the energy supplement. Love it. Okay, just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo. Come on in. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey everybody, I was muted and didn't realize it. Thank God my car just quieted down. So the Wi-Fi in the house has been tripping all day. It's been going in and out all day. So I've gotten into my Jeep using the Wi-Fi in my Jeep, and hopefully we won't have any issues to get through this damn video. Okay. But yes, we're in the Jeep. Okay. So we have some topics to talk about today, y'all. And I did not want to, make y'all wait any longer to talk about these things because there's a lot going on. Let's go ahead. Hold up. First of all, let's stop the camera so I cannot be shaking the table, Jesus. See what I mean, y'all? Technical issues already. Thank you, Steffi Benefield, for the super chat. What it do, Queen? Waiting for that album, sis. Y'all, listen. Y'all make me great. We're back. Thumbs up. And I'll just go ahead and get into it. And what we'll do is that we'll just switch back and forth between the Wi-Fi's. When one goes out, I'll switch back to the other one. And hopefully we can get through this. I didn't plan on this being long. And in all honesty, I might actually reschedule Black Ink Crew and Married to Medicine. I didn't get any screenshots for that show, but I kind of felt like y'all didn't care. Okay, I see the thumbs up. So I just wanted to make sure that my Bondi Blue show got done and we were able to talk about some of the things that's going on at the top of where the blogs. So y'all know Akbar V has been getting into it with everybody. Okay. And because of that, Kaya decided to read her.
Akbar, you are being charged with having a nervous breakdown on social media, then deleting it. Talking about another child when you can't talk good about yours because you don't have them.
Okay.
Trying to be a Billy going well, you fight in slow motion.
Okay.
Knees gonna pop out of place.
Yes, they will.
Swing, losing a career that you never had for being messy, tired, and through.
Okay.
Making it rain on strippers instead of making it rain on your children. Talking all that and want somebody to feel sorry for you. Having all that work done to that bad body, bad daughter, and you still look like a bad body troublemaker.
Not a bad body ass troublemaker.
Yourself suffer from a little touch of down. And talking
Not from a
fast,
little
but
touch
moving
of
slow.
down.
Low.
She going to hell.
Versus Akbar, loose me be. Akbar, you are being charged with
She's trying not to laugh.
breakdown on social media, then deleting it. Talking bad about another just
Child. That's it. And then Akbar responded. So let's listen to Akbar's response. She looks skinny in the neck.
Kaya, come here, Stein. Come here. We the people versus Kaya. Kaya got it, Down syndrome. Looking at Kaya, who be walking around in 1994 boom boom van. Ain't got no money from the one hit that she already had. Ain't get made no more. Be stuck on everybody else's business. Can't goddamn find her home. Staying in a termite house.
Not a termite ass house.
You ain't got no more new house yet. The goddamn bookstore look like somebody.
A bookstore? Bitch, you mean a library? You mean a library?
Balls in your mouth look stink. Breath stink. It's just ugly.
Girl, you can't even figure out what to say.
Talk about that. We the people want to talk about Kaya. How she always comes to somebody ain't got no goddamn money. Ain't nobody playing your music no more, Kaya. You mad? You mad, so talk about it.
What you mean ain't nobody playing her music? Who playing your music? So
that band, the boom boom band, like the Magic School Bus, you know the little bit of band, and it's always getting cut off on the side of the road. It be on 3 wheels and one arm high up like this. Come on, you want to do it? Let's do it. We the people versus Kaya. You know you ain't for me. Never could, never would, never should have even came for me.
Akbar, you should have lost. Yo, Kaya posted a picture of this bitch knees. I damn near died. Listen, I feel like I need to follow Kaya just for shits and giggles, but I can't because she's so ignorant. Like, as soon as I follow her, she get up here and say some shit that I just cannot condone. Y'all, look at the knees that she put. Y'all, look at the knees. Look at the knees, y'all. I cannot. Okay, but let's talk about a few things right quick. First of all, Akbar needs to be read a little bit. You know, I'm all here for Kaya reading folks down when the justice due, and I believe the just was due. Okay, I believe that Akbar needed to be read down because she's doing too much. Okay, and when she did like that, I was like, sis, you really should have worked out instead of doing whatever it is that you did. Because something, you know, you ain't get the arm surgery, bitch. You got the BBL, but you ain't get the arm surgery, bitch. They didn't do the cut under the arm and tighten that up for you like they supposed to do, bitch. Okay. Cause see, that's when I be feeling like bitches wasting their money. Cause if you still gonna have the same lifestyle happens and, you know, kind of be funky with your body, then you still gonna be looking a mess. And it don't matter, you know, how you squeeze your skin into your outfits. But, you know, do you, bitch? I also don't like the way she talked about that girl baby and wouldn't apologize for it, double down on it. When the truth of the matter is you should feel bad. You should feel fucked up because that was some messed up shit to say about that girl baby. It wasn't never that deep. And like Kaya said, bitch, where are your children? And that's the one thing I can give to Kaya. Kaya got kids, but ain't nobody know who her kids are. You know why? Kaya protecting damn kids. Kaya said, you know, at the end of the day, y'all ain't gonna ever know where mine at to come at mine. Okay? Yes. Hey, Jaylee. Hey, friend. Yes, G Chronicles. Okay. Listen. Look, how you gonna have a skinny waist and fat shoulders? That's the question that we all have. But we gonna let sis have it. And Kaya, let's talk about you for a second, love. I appreciate the read, I do. But why you always banging the gavel while you in mid sentence, bitch? We can't hear what you said because you was beating the gavel. Pull it together, bitch. Stop beating the gavel. How about you beat the gavel when it's over? When it's over, then you go pop pop. That's how it go. Like, why you pop popping and you ain't even finished talking yet, bitch? What is that about? Get that together. Nervous tick. I don't know. And then Kaya, I know everything is on your website, which is smart. I'm going to give you that. But when you going to use that money to at least paint the wood? At least paint the wood. Bitch, it's 2021. That house was probably built in the 60s. You have not done anything to it since you bought it. Do us a favor. And if you're going to keep showing up and wanting people to come and pay for content, can you at least get a better camera angle? Just sometimes, bitch. And please update your library. That's the word Akbar was looking for. Library, bitch. Okay? Not your book story. Your library, bitch. It's called a library. That's not vintage. That's not vintage, love. That's not vintage. That's just wood paneling that needs to be painted because times have changed. It needs to be fresh, bitch. It look dark down there. It look dank down there. It look damp down there. But go ahead, Kaya. Okay, Kaya says she loves wood paneling. I see people on WishTV still getting that mess. I cannot. There's a way to do it. It's called shiplap. That's what it's called. It's called shiplap. That's when the wood paneling looks nice. When it's shiplap. Or when you paint over said wood paneling, bro. We painted over the wood paneling we had at our house in like early 2000s, bitch. It's been like a good 20 years since people considered that shit old, and you still out here like, well, I'ma still read right in front of it, bitch. It don't matter that this read is within itself right now. I'm gonna go ahead and read. Thank you, Quaisha. Thank you, Lady Lex. She should have rehearsed her lines 1,000 times like Patty. That was a fly. I must have rehearsed my lines 1,000 times until I had them memorized. And then I get up the nerve to tell you the words. They just never seem to come out right. Oh, if only you knew. Okay, listen. How much I do. I'm not going to do it. I want to, though. But yes. So we talked about that. Let's move on from there. Let's please get off Kaya's Instagram page before the Lord come and strike me down, because it's bad energy all the ways up and around there. Okay, let's talk about more Simon tea, because that's what we need. We need more Simon tea. That's what we haven't had enough of. More Simon tea. Thank you, Tina Marie, because you caught the Patty alley-oop. I was praying. You know I was gonna catch it. You know I was gonna catch it. Okay. sharing screen. Hold up, y'all. Okay. And so we're here. Okay, and so we're here. So it looks as if the young woman who we ignored when she said that she was dating Simon around the same time that Porsha said she started dating him, and if y'all are so in love and he's so your man, why was he fucking me? And moreover, why was he sending me thousands of dollars? Why was the Guobadia man tricking off to this Caucasian looking lady? Because they said she not Caucasian. That's what they said. Why they deleting? Why they like scratching out her ad? What's that about? Why you scratching out people Instagram? Obviously they want to be seen. Shade room. Make it make sense. Talking about where my peach. Oh girl, they didn't even give Marlo a peach. Why you think they gonna give you one? Why you think that? Cause Simon gave you $3,000? Cause he gave you $3,000? Oh, okay. I'm going to read to y'all what these text messages say. So were you and Simon in a relationship? Kinda. He spent the night. We were planning travel and talk multiple times a day, dinner clubs and quality included. Oh my God, when was y'all kicking it from? People saying all sorts of dates. I met him March 30th. Damn, and y'all was talking until he all of a sudden asked Porsha to be his wife. Men are such pigs. They are. Shaking my head. I love how whoever is getting the tea from her is like, coaxing her into it. It's hilarious. Even though you don't even need to coax this bitch, because she want to be seen. She want to be talked about. Stop deleting her Instagram identification name, bitch. Stop deleting it. Stop blocking it out. Let us see what it is then. I can't stand y'all. Okay? People want to be seen. Let them be seen. Let them be talked about. Let them be talked to, since they do. I'm not mad at sis. I just feel like this is thirsty. So the fuck what? Obviously, Simon is not really serious about any of these relationships. Simon doesn't really seem to give a fuck about anybody but himself and the whims that he has and how he feels. And if he wants to leave the situation that he had with his wife to go and fool la la with this Caucasian looking lady, and then fool la la with Porsha and decide that he has something to gain by his relationship with Porsha, so he might as well lock it down fast, quick, and in a hurry, so she can get the comeuppance with that oil money, and he can get the comeuppance with the publicity, and then going into different areas of making money. I see what's going on here. People are trying to come together to get a bag. It's not about love. It's not about love. I am more convinced now, more than ever, that this is the type of situation that you put yourself in so that you can level your money up, and then you can, go and be single again. After that, you'll be a divorcee, a rich divorcee. And that's cute. Sorry, but it is. Cute, rich divorcees is a bop. And Porsha knows that. Okay? Having the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want to do was still being somebody's wife at some point. Okay, you're not an Evelyn Lozada. Somebody wifed you eventually. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was quick, fast, and in a hurry. But I feel like it's something to financially benefit everybody involved, including Dennis, including Fallon. I don't know what Fallon has to get out of the situation, but Fallon continues to want to be public with this when she could have just got on Instagram and spoke her piece and moved on. But now she putting herself in a beautiful white suit and sitting in front of Up and Adam to make this even more dramatical, bitch. And I'm just kind of like, that's all well and good. I'm not mad at you for doing so, but that makes me feel like you also want to be seen, and you also don't want to just go away and enjoy your nice little life all on your lonesome. This makes me feel like you want to be seen as well, which makes me wonder why she turned down the peach. Why she turned down the peach? Because from what I understand, she was like, no, I don't want the peach. Thank you, Kalima Bodis. Take a shot every time you see or hear Guobadia. Child, that's a game right there. Y'all should do that. It's after 5 where I am. Go ahead and do it, child. All I know is I'm tired of hearing about them. I'm tired of talking about them. I'm tired of seeing Simon's face. I'm tired of seeing that same fucking screenshot. Porsha probably told him if he don't collect himself and stop talking about Fallon, they're going to have issues and problems because he got her out in these streets looking a fucking fool. If she didn't have herself looking a fool as it is, okay, Porsha is already a divorcee, but she didn't leave with anything. Exactly. And I'm talking about, you heard me say rich divorcee. Rich divorcee, not just divorcee, rich divorcee. And Simon is a rich divorcee, okay, situation. The other one was not really. That's not true, Bondi. This man is a narcissist. What's not true? He will not stop until he tarnishes her name. She is trying to fight back and defend herself, but he will never relent. This is my whole thing. This nigga is with Porsha now. It doesn't even matter if Fallon cheated. Like, who the fuck cares if Fallon cheated on you at this point? Y'all are not together. Y'all are not about to be together. Y'all are getting a divorce. You're with Porsha. He's only making himself look bad. I don't know besides what the social media shit is, but I'm not saying they're in cahoots together. I'm just saying that everybody has something to benefit from. And what I am saying is Fallon did not need to get on anybody's show to say what she needed to say. All Fallon had to do was say it and send it to the Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, the Peach Report Daily. She didn't even have to send it to anybody because she would get on live and then everybody would send it to them and they would screen record it and we have a blow by blow before the whole fucking video was even over. So I am not saying that she should not be out here trying to express herself, explain her side. I just said that I don't see nothing wrong with her doing that. What I'm saying is the manner in which she is doing it makes me feel like she also wants to be seen. Because you could have just said what it was yourself out of your mouth and let that be that. She did the interview for the money, which we don't understand because supposedly the little girl got her own money. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm sorry. I'm confused by this situation. But I still feel like everybody wants to be seen and everybody has something to gain because of the way they are moving. Period, point blank. That's how I feel. That does not negate the fact that Simon is some, you know, greedy old nasty narcissist nigga that wants to fuck on young girls and give them worms and then move on to the next one. We see that's normal. Honestly, it's unfortunate, but it's a normality. It's something that happens all the time with rich old nasty men that like to fuck on young girls, especially when they are younger in their 50s. They're still virile and can move around. They're gonna fuck on her for a couple of years, marry her, give her her little check, move on to the next bitch. And then when you look back, they'll have a beautiful harem of ex-wives that, you know, they still have nice relationships with for the most part. So yeah, the interview will definitely be interesting, and we will talk about it on Thursday. We will talk about it on the ladies first panel, and I will also do a live that day, and we'll talk about it then as well. But I'm just saying, I am tired of talking about them. I'm over it. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. We're about to move on into Love and Hip Hop news. First of all, let's start off with Safaree and Erica Mena. Well, y'all, it looks like they're actually going to file for divorce. My divorce. I would say I was surprised, but that would be a lie. So, new developments. Get your words right, bitch. New developments have surfaced surrounding the split between Erica Mena and Safaree Samuels. According to reports, Erica Mena wants primary custody of their children. They have a daughter, and Erica Mena is currently pregnant. Reportedly, Safaree wants joint legal custody. Safaree reportedly doesn't want to pay Erica alimony and wants the court to determine any child support. Well, of course he doesn't want to have to pay any alimony. I mean, honestly, I feel like y'all are probably making the same amount of money, and y'all probably were able to make more money together. But all in all, I don't think either one of y'all is, you know, rich enough to ask the other for alimony. I do think y'all should just split whatever y'all have culminated during the marriage down the middle. If you had it before you got with the person, let it be what it is. But if y'all, whatever y'all, you know, had during the time of y'all marriage, split the shit down the middle, do equal custody with them kids, and move on about your fucking day. It's honestly annoying to me that Erica is asking for primary custody of them damn kids. And I understand that it might come from the standpoint of feeling like he's not going to be involved anyway. I don't want him to be able to tell me what to do, but that's them kids' daddy. And I really don't feel like Safaree would just not be in his kid's life at all. So for me, I think she's being vindictive by asking for primary custody. Thank you so much, new subby. I appreciate you, LaQuanza Freeman. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for subscribing. Y'all subscribe if y'all have not, okay? He's giving thirsty. Happy to be here, though. Thank you, R123. I appreciate that. But yeah, y'all, this is just, they were only married a year, if that. Does she even qualify? I don't know. Okay, you better catch these references. I don't know. But what I do feel is that this is stupid. That's what I do feel. Okay, then my car just turned off. Yeah, it did. I don't want to be hot in here. Oh my God. Just turning off and shit. Anyway, y'all. This is a mess, and this is going to continue to be a mess. The Love and Hip Hop couple were married almost 2 years. Erica filed for divorce in May. No additional details have been released. I mean, they might decide to put the kaputs on everything, but the fact that we've gotten this far in the conversation, it makes me feel like they're serious about it. And I'm not even mad, because they have been acting a fucking fool. They have been acting a fool. And it's obvious that the relationship is toxic. It's obvious that they just need to move on like Maya. They have their 2 beautiful children from it. But I don't like whenever women try to use their children as bargaining tools. And I don't like when women try to control the relationship between a child and a father. You want somebody to be an equal parent. Stop trying to control access to the child. Stop that shit. I don't like it. I think it's messy as fuck. I think it's immature. And I think that it does your kids a disservice. Period, on God. Okay. They could have at least tried marriage counseling first. Who's to say that they didn't? Something makes me feel like Safaree is too immature to do what needs to be done to make that marriage work. Now that we really looking at it, some of the things he said publicly, he's too immature for marriage. It is what it is at this point. And Erica is also immature. I just think they're too immature. I think here's the thing. I think everybody thinks they know what marriage is until they get into it and realize it's not what they thought it was. And they try to make it work, but they don't really. And then they just give up on it. Marriage is very difficult. It's hard. It's not for the weak. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for people who don't really love each other. It's not for people who don't understand what it really takes. So sometimes people think they was ready for something and they get in it and they realize, nope, not ready for this at all. Not ready for this at all. And then they back out of it. And I think that's exactly what they should do. I just feel like don't make the kids suffer because y'all are too immature to make the relationship work. Thank you, R. Marie, for the super chat. I'm not mad at the primary custody filing of the children that are that young, especially if the mother breastfeeds. What does that have to do with anything? I mean, I appreciate the super chat, love, but what I'm saying is she doesn't have to have primary custody in order for her to have those children most of the time when they're young like that. I'm sure they could agree to something that doesn't make it so that he, gives up his full custody of his kids. Like that, to me, that is way too much to ask of somebody. I'm sorry. No, primary custody is what women go for. It's not an evil thing. It doesn't stop his relationship. If he's on the road, she needs to do something with the kids. She don't have to wait for him. You can say whatever you want to say, but the fact that you don't even want to consult him or, don't want to make equal custody of your kids work is vindictive to me. I feel like she doesn't have to have primary custody. In primary custody doesn't mean that a father doesn't have it doesn't mean that he doesn't have rights, but it means that he doesn't have as much of a right to his kids as she does. Correct? That's why primary custody is what it's called. I don't understand why we can't do equal custody. I don't understand why that's too much to ask. I don't understand why people would not want the man to also be equally responsible for the children. I don't get it. Legal and physical custody are different things, but y'all comment lawyers go off. You know how they do. I'm sure there are levels to custody, but you can't, my opinion based off everything I've seen about them is that she's doing this to be vindictive. And I think a lot of y'all baby mamas do that shit to be vindictive, and y'all just don't want to admit that shit. Sorry. That's how I feel. It's my opinion. Sorry. Spiteful. Yes, I see it as spiteful. And I see bitches do it all the time. Every day, B. I see girls do it every day, B. Grown ass women in their fucking 40s using their kids as a bargaining tool because they mad at a nigga. Nobody said he was giving up his rights, y'all. Y'all are making assumptions. What I'm saying is, why ask for primary custody instead of just asking for joint custody? That's all I'm saying. Why not want to split everything down the middle in order to keep everything fair? And based off the way they roll in their relationship, it makes me feel like it's a vindictive thing. Sorry. Primary custody isn't full custody or sole custody. It just means that the kids are with her physically more, and I'm an attorney. Thank you, R. Marie, for specifying that. I appreciate that. And I still feel like, why does it have to be with her primarily? Why can't they split the kids? People gonna do whatever they want to do. It feels vindictive. Thank you for the super sticker, CJ. It's about power. It's a power move. Some of y'all understand where I'm coming from with that. Some of y'all understand what I'm saying. She should ask for primary custody being his child, and she would say he's not very hands-on with the daughter. Child, that's even more so. That is even more so why you should be trying to make sure that he has days and times where he is responsible for those kids without you being around. You think if I'm with a nigga and he not doing what he's supposed to do by these kids, I'm going to legally take more responsibility away from him? Fuck. That sounds crazy as hell. Y'all, hold on. I turn this call back on. and then we gonna move on because y'all loving hip hop about to start back up. Ugh. It's too warm. It's too warm to be up in here without no AC running, y'all. It's hot around this beach around this time. Okay. Um, it's all legal. It doesn't affect visitation, doesn't it? I mean, if she decides that she don't want to be bothered, her being the primary parent, she gets to dictate in a way. But you know, I've said what I had to say about that. Whatever the situation is, I just feel like it's another situation where she is being vindictive because that's what Erica does when she doesn't get her way. That's just how I feel. Sorry, honey. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on to some Real Housewives of Potomac tea quickly. Okay, so Candiace Dillard from Real Housewives of Potomac is putting it out there that she feels like Ashley Darby doesn't get as much hate as she does because Ashley Darby is light complected. And I'm just like, oh, word. Is that how you feel, sis? Is that really how you feel? Hold up, y'all. My bars are going down. Let me see. Y'all give me some comments or something to let me know if everything's okay. I agree a little bit. I'm saying she could do whatever she want to do. I'm just saying it sounds vindictive. It sounds like something like a power move. You know, that's all I was saying, y'all. But this thing with Ashley and Candiace. Here's the thing, Candiace. I totally understand why you would feel that way, but the truth of the matter is people hate Ashley. People hate Ashley. I do feel like the network allows her to just do whatever and say whatever, and you know, she continues to retain, you know, her place on the show and all of that. Like, I do feel like Ashley is able to get away with more on the show. I definitely feel that way, but I feel like people dislike Ashley. People can't stand Ashley. I don't like Ashley, and I tried, and I just don't like her. And I feel like in real life, Ashley would probably be my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, a fun girl. She has a good time. She's into, you know, holistic shit. She's boho chic. You know, I'm boho chic. You know, she look like she does yoga and smokes weed from time to time, or at least does edibles. Like, we look like we would get along sometimes. Okay. So I get it. But at the end of the day, people can't stand Ashley, and Ashley has been hella reckless. So I don't understand why Candiace feels this way. But let me read to y'all what they said. Candiace Dillard has a theory on why she's often a target for internet trolls, but her Real Housewives of Potomac co-star Ashley Darby might not be. How do you know that? Do you talk to Ashley in order to know if people are always coming at her? And to be clear, Ashley didn't really do much in the past 2 seasons because she's been pregnant. Well, past season. She hasn't really done much because she's been pregnant and dealing with her baby. We're really 2 seasons. So we haven't really been as upset with Ashley as we have been with you because you've been in shit. But either way, she commented on an Instagram post from All True Tea that featured a nearly 15-minute throwback reel of some of the most iconic moments on the series, including a heated moment between Candiace and Ashley that dates back to season 4. One fan wrote, "This reel shows how reckless Ashley's mouth has been and still is, yet Candiace was the villain and ganged up on by so many fans. It's crazy how Ashley was, in my opinion, worse, but people want to ignore that. I wonder why." This fan is on bullshit. Fans and watchers, y'all love to gaslight people. Y'all love to start mess. Y'all love to make comments like this. So somebody like Candiace will come behind it and co-sign it, and it'll be a blog post, and you'll feel special. You'll feel like you did something with your life that day. The truth of the matter is, when Ashley was in the middle of shit, Ashley was just as disliked and just as hated as Candiace. Everybody has people that love them no matter what, and everybody has people that hates them no matter what. They have people that shift back and forth and are indifferent, and they have people like myself that are able to handle the situation on a case-by-case basis. Candiace received so much hate on her seasons that she was really, you know, one of the main focuses because of the shit that she got into. It wasn't because of her skin tone. It was because she was on bullshit a lot of the time. And also because them bitches love to gang up on the new girl, just like they did you. And I liked you at first and defended Ashley. I'm talking about Ashley. I defended Ashley at first. But then as the season will go, Ashley would keep doing shit and saying shit and being messy and trying to act like she wasn't doing shit when she really was. Like, and we disliked her. And then when she made it seem like Monique was drinking and that was why she had a miscarriage, we really didn't like the bitch then. There was so many times when I feel like I was dragging the shit out of Ashley. We started calling her football head on my show. So at the end of the day, I don't agree. I feel like Ashley is equally disliked by the fans. I think that Candiace doesn't seem to know how to handle or understand what the assignment is. Okay? Candiace, I need for you to understand what the assignment is, young woman, young lady. Let me back away. Okay? Because, you know, I need to get a facial and I'm not having the best skin day today. Okay? Whatever. I'm a human. But I'm still beautiful no matter what. Okay? Because I am giving you hair. And décolletage. Get out of here. It's fuck. Candiace and Ashley are both equally hated, okay, for whatever they did during that season. Everybody gets it. Candiace doesn't seem to understand the assignment. The assignment is your reality star, honey. When you're a reality star, people love you 1 minute and hate you the next. And sometimes people just come in your comments and say ridiculous, evil things to you because they have anger in their own lives, because they saw you that day and decided that they wanted to deflect everything going on in their lives out onto you. People do it all the time. People do it in real life. So you know they do it on social media. Stop giving a fuck about the negative things that people have to say. Hire somebody or get your fucking husband to do your social media so you can stop seeing some of these negative comments. But you get the energy you put out there. Okay, Ashley doesn't go back and forth on social media with people the way Candiace does. Ashley, I have never heard Ashley wish death on somebody on social media or engage to that level on social media. Ashley allows people to say whatever the fuck they want to say a lot of the times, and she just carries on with her rich white lady life, doing yoga and taking care of her babies and being holistic. Like, she's not about to be online arguing with everybody all day about the show because she understands the assignment. And the truth of the matter is, Candiace, it's funny to me that you often want to be liked. You want to be in the cocoon of the green-eyed bandits. Those are the two that definitely use their light-skinnedness for evil. Okay? How are y'all still spelling Bondi's name wrong? Child, I don't know what's wrong with them. They be on my fucking page looking at my name and still spelling it wrong. I don't know, but I don't be bothered no more. I don't be bothered no more. If they can't spell, they can't spell. If they can't see, they can't see, baby. I don't know what to do. Okay? But I know who I am and y'all know who this is. Okay? Yes, I do feel like the husband is just as bad as Candiace. That's why I said that, to point that out. Okay, he already in it with his messy ass. You might as well have him up there arguing back and forth with people and give yourself a break since you can't handle it and you don't know the assignment. A part of being a reality show personality is dealing with fans not liking you, and sometimes it doesn't matter what you do, they're not going to like you. But Candiace, be real with yourself. That's the problem I have with Candiace all the ways around on Real Housewives of Potomac, the lack of accountability. You need to take accountability for the fact that you engage with people in a way that promotes that type of energy. That's it. That's all. That's all I got to say. Okay, let's move on to Love and Hip Hop, y'all, because I know I skipped. I was supposed to keep the Love and Hip Hop shit together. But I didn't. Sorry. I'm sure Saki will put it in the time stamps for the playback people, and y'all will be all right. So they put out the trailer for season, what is this, 11? Season 10, the rest of season 10 for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm happy for them to come back. I miss them. I know there are a lot of people that feel like they're over it and all of that. I don't feel that way. So I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. And we're gonna put this up because these are the new girls that are being added to the Atlanta cast. This is Amaretta, who is gorgeous and can rap her ass off. Rennie Rucci, I don't know her, but I know Young Baby Tate from her song. Her song is basically like positive affirmations for Black women, and she put it into a fire ass song, and people, do it on social media and on TikTok and everything. And I think the Rennie Rucci girl has a song on TikTok as well that blew up. But either way, these three young ladies are being added to the cast of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for the upcoming season. I'm going to read to y'all what Gossip is saying. After taking a year-long break from filming due to COVID-19, the Atlanta crew for Love and Hip Hop are back together in this new season. We see some familiar faces, even some newbies on the lineup. Returning from the cast, you can expect OG married couples, Rashida and Kirk, Scrappy and Bambi. Y'all know Bambi is pregnant with baby number 3. Spice, and I think Spice is bringing a man this time around. Sierra Gates, Carly Red, and Young Jock. Erica Mena and Safari Samuels, who have been going at it, publicly for a while now. We just talked about it. Also make their return according to VH1. But who else can we expect? So they are coming back. So yeah, Young Baby Tate with her song I Am. Rennie Rucci dates Fujiano. Okay, a 1017 signed artist who is currently in jail after being charged with a fugitive from justice warrant. So Rennie Rucci doesn't really have a song, but she fucked a dude who had a song. Oh wait, no. It says she's a dynamic rapper signed to Lil Baby's label Wolfpack. Okay, I was about to say I thought she had a song. What we know about Rennie so far is that she's from South Carolina and she's built a social media following off of her music and beauty with over 1 million subscribers or followers. Go ahead, girl, do it. Okay, child, creating these social media platforms is not easy, so get it, girl. Amaretta the Great is an emerging artist grabbing attention from heavy hitters in the industry, including Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby. She's a little doll. She's gorgeous and she can rap. I remember the one with her with the bonnet on and the pretty teeth. I was like, still my heart, why don't you? Yandy and Mendices are relocating to Atlanta, so they'll be joining the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast. That's why we saw them going to Dubai together. According to the show's description, season 10 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta will be bringing music back to the forefront with a female-led ensemble in the epicenter of hip-hop, navigating careers, business empires, layered family dynamics, mental health, and fighting for Black liberation during a national reckoning amid a global pandemic. Are you excited for this new season of Love and Hip Hop ATL? I am. I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. I think we're going to enjoy it. Especially with the new faces. Okay. Baby popping and babies out back to back. Ain't she though? Y'all not excited? Listen, feel how you want to feel. I know y'all better come watch my reviews. It's not about Yandy. It's about Yandy and Mendices. They obviously still have shit that they want to talk about. Okay. I don't know what they're doing with the New York cast, but I'm excited to see what they're going to bring, because I feel like every time we see them on one of these little couple shows, they keep leaving off on a cliffhanger. Well, it's like more work needs to be done, more conversation needs to be had, more issues needs to be ironed out. So it makes me feel like they will definitely have some entertaining shit for us in the upcoming season, because Mendices is still on bullshit. So I'm sure he'll be saying and doing things that'll have us talking. But yeah, it's not really about Yandy. I'm excited for the new girls. I'm excited to see Scrappy and Bambi. I'm not excited to see Kirk and Rashida, because I am tired of Kirk and his Adam's apple and Rashida and her wigs dealing with the bullshit and acting like we're crazy because we're like, this nigga's terrible. So, yeah, New York was lackluster. They might as well put their money and all of their real, attention into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because it's the most successful franchise. It's the one that people actually come to watch. Did y'all see? Okay, so I'ma just go ahead and talk about it. So y'all know what's been going on with Monica, All About the T's YouTube page, right? So first, Plez, one of the young women, you know, I don't know how old Plez is, but I know she's a lawyer. I know she's very smart. I would often enjoy her commentary when I would watch Monica's videos. And I've also been on panels with Monica and all of that. Y'all know Monica doesn't show her face. She's an avatar. Okay. So that's what people call her all the time. She's an avatar. Because most of us make our money by being seen. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a panel of people who are up there and they are, you know, being seen and you're not. Okay. So the situation is already kind of like, you know, she's in charge of the girls, right? It's her channel. She has created this channel. She brought people on who had small YouTube pages, if they even had YouTube pages. Honestly, I feel like she did that on purpose, because if you get people that a lot of people don't really know like that, you know, you can kind of move around easier than people who are more seasoned and kind of know how these things go. And to be very clear, we just got StreamYard. We just got the capability, right, during the pandemic to do all of these video. Yeah, I didn't know Marcella quit. I listened to Bishop talk yesterday, and then I heard that schoolboy deleted her whole shit, and she just wants peace and serenity. So now she not on there no more. And I'm gonna just break it down from what my understanding is. I didn't really want to speak on it because I don't like getting involved in YouTube mess, but now it's transitioned into the reality, people talking about it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and break it all down. Okay. So to me, it seems as if they was already doing too much with the panel. You can't have all them people on that panel every damn day at the same time like it's a job. That's too much, y'all. I'm sorry. But as somebody that has done panels, being on somebody else's, you know, panel every night is tiring as fuck. They will be on talking about one or two topics and they will be on there for hours. She was throwing their money, which is better than most. Okay. But to be very clear, a lot of people get paid to do YouTube, and not just from Google, also from other YouTubers. When we do videos together, we might split the shit down the middle and all of that. Or y'all see how we do on the ladies first panel, we switch channels, so it goes to somebody else's channel so that people will get the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just me getting it, it's the other ladies getting it too. And you know, everybody has their chance to carry the load of hosting the show, and everybody gets their check. So ultimately, to me, that was the fairest way to do that. And that's the way I'm comfortable doing it. Okay. I like the ladies first panel. It's amazing. Scotty's panel, I feel like, was definitely the gateway to us doing that more often. You know what I'm saying? So Scotty was the one that had the forethought to say, let me start doing panels. You know what I'm saying? And I will always, you know, give him that. Okay. But panels have to be planned out. Panels have to be hosted. Things have to be talked about in a certain way so that people aren't just up there talking for hours and just going on and on, because that's not a show. That's just us getting up here shooting the shit. And that's cute and everything, but after a while that gets tiring. And to me, Monica had them up there. Oh, here's the topic. Y'all just talk about it for all of this time, and I'm gonna jump in from here and there, and then we're gonna bring people on, and it's all a way to get more money. It's all a way to have more people come to your channel while using other people to do it for you. And it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to do panels. It's not easy to be on panels. It's not easy to do YouTube and be successful at it for any of us. So I feel like all of us are trying to navigate this space because it's not like we've seen many examples of it before. But what I'm going to say is, I think it's important to handle people the way you want them to handle you. Okay? Yes. I might have more subscribers than a lot of the people that I'm on panels with sometimes, but everybody has something to bring to the table. Like I said, I will always respect Scotty because he had the forethought to think we should do this. You know what I'm saying? I will always respect Jay Lee because she is very business minded about this shit. When we talk about things, she's the first one to bring up, well, we should copyright this and we should do that and we should do it. Very business minded. She may not have done YouTube as long as I have, but she definitely comes to the table with her own strengths that I cannot devalue her and say that I made her just because she might get more popping from being on my channel. And the same thing goes for Jamie and Niecy. amazing. They do amazing work. Jamie has been like putting out so many fucking lives. It's ridiculous. So many videos, and she's got her graphics and she's putting it up. I was watching her today. I was like, bitch, you better pull up this Instagram and look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like at the end of the day, there's room for everybody. And just like I like to watch several different people talk about the same shit, I'm sure there are a whole bunch of other people that like to listen to people talk about the same shit. Okay, so there's room for everybody, but everybody has to understand what they're doing, be prepared for what they're doing, and stop trying to use people to the point that people feel like you're doing too fucking much. You didn't use me up, and now I don't want to be bothered anymore. And to me, Monica seemed like she used them people up until they was tired and they just couldn't take it no more. And when I heard the way your boy Bishop talked about it, Bishop also said that, you know, she communicated badly. And that's another thing. You want to do panels, you need to communicate. You need to have layouts. You need to talk to the people on your panel about what you're going to do ahead of time. You need to be very clear and you need to lay shit out. Okay? So for me, the learning lesson is that when you decide to sign on to do panels, when you decide to sign on to do something every week with people, there needs to be clear, concise understanding. And if there is no clear, concise understanding, then I can't fuck with you. And that's just because I don't have time for that. I have my own shit to handle. Monica did not handle Ples correctly to me. When they were on that live and she screamed at that lady, I was instantly upset. That's why I didn't want to talk about it. Because I was like, I'm not going to be able to talk about this and be impartial because I don't like the way she handled that girl. I don't like the way I'm not going to say that girl. It's a grown woman. But y'all know what I'm saying. I don't like the way she handled Ples. She was screaming at Ples. You didn't even watch Ples's video to see what she said. You let them fucking fans gas you up. And that's another thing. Commenters, fans, people in the chat section, there are a lot of y'all I fuck with and I love, but there are a lot of y'all that's messy and y'all show up to people videos and y'all talk about other shit and y'all do stuff to incite mess because y'all think that shit is entertaining when you really putting people in a space to now have to have a stressful work environment. And a lot of this has been a blessing for us because it's work, but we enjoy it. So I think that Monica let people gas her head up and fucked up her situation because she was emboldened and it made her feel big. It made her feel big about herself that, you know, this is my channel. I'm paying y'all $300 and I'm doing this and this is my, you know, like she felt big in her britches and she handled them wrong, in my opinion. She handled all of them wrong. And when they were up there talking and she was talking about she was going to delete the video and they were on there, she was trying to get them people to be mad at Ples. And then when Schoolboy wanted to back out because Schoolboy had fucked herself up by getting up there and bucking for Monica without understanding what was going on either. And that's another thing. That's why I never rush to speak on anything, because at the end of the day, if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you end up looking stupid. I'm always a person that's never afraid to come back and apologize and say I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But Schoolboy, I think, was trying to defend Monica to a fault and ended up fucking up her own situation, and that's unfortunate. And now she's, you know, off social media. But Bishop was talking about how she's had several bad relationships with people, and this is why I don't fuck with everybody. This is why I don't fuck with everybody, because you can't. Everybody is not genuine. Everybody is not a good person. And even if they are a good person, everybody is not good at business. Everybody is not good at handling different relationships in a way that is professional and not disrespectful. And a lot of people don't know how to handle all of the praise of social media without letting it go to their heads. That's why I get offended when people act like because I don't like somebody talking crazy to me that I'm egotistical, when at the end of the day, I try to be as humble as possible about this shit, because at any moment it can be taken from you. You always, when you on YouTube, you know that at any moment this shit can be taken from you. So I'm never feeling like I'm better than nobody or higher than nobody because I work for this shit. I work very hard for this channel and to do what I have done over the time frame that I have done it. I have relationships with people and I like to keep my relationships cool and copacetic. When people start doing this and people start making them feel like they all important and all of that, and they feel like they can treat people bad, that's when shit you're doing too much. Back up. You know what I'm saying? People forget or try to gaslight content creators. Absolutely. And that's why I didn't want to talk about it. And that's why I got off that live the other day, because y'all want to sit in the comments and talk about this when I'm not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I respect what Monica was able to do, but it's a learning lesson. Learn the lesson and do better next time. That's really all you can do. People make mistakes. People let this shit go to their head. It happens. But, you know, it ain't like, you know, she killed somebody. Like, it ain't that deep. It's just mess. It's messy shit. And that's why I don't like mess. I don't like mess. Okay? So don't come to me for the bullshit. Plain and simple. Okay? Now, Wendy Edificio decided that she has something to say. Okay? She has something to say about Monica from All About the Tea. She said, how funny is it that a blog that has attacked my family with countless baseless rumors is now getting exposed by her own employees as a liar, a fraud, and a xenophobe? Oh, I didn't hear that. Who only posts slanderous stories for clickbait. Karma never misses. Okay, have a blessed Tuesday, y'all. Listen, I'm not mad at Wendy. I'm not mad at Wendy, because at the end of the day, if you can do videos and rejoice in my downfall, then I can rejoice in yours as well, bitch. Whatever. Okay, it's all fair. Yeah, she should have taken accountability. She should have apologized and just let it go. But she had already climbed that tree too high and felt like it was going to be too long of a fall. So she just held on for dear life. And now everybody then left the panel. And I'm sure she'll find other people to, you know, join the panel. And I'm sure she'll probably correct some things and do things differently. You know what I'm saying? And I wish everybody on that panel nothing but the best. Because when I was on there, everybody treated me with respect. Everybody treated me nicely. I don't have anything bad to say about anybody. But just based off what I watched, that shit was not handled properly. And, you know, there's a lot of fugazi shit going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fugazi shit. And I'm just not one for the fugazi of it all. But, you know, I'm not mad at Wendy at all. And the truth of the matter is that's probably why I slowed down with watching Monica's videos, because she tends to clickbait. You know, right around the time when that Love and Marriage Huntsville shit happened, and she said that Marceau confirmed that he had a kid, and I went and watched it. I was like, that is not what that man said. And the fact that you titled this shit like this is clickbait. I don't like that. I don't like when people do that. You know what I'm saying? People be getting mad at me when I'm not talking about the topic that's in the title as soon as they get in the video. It's like, bitch, it's coming or you missed it. But it's going to happen. It's not clickbait. We're going to talk about it. But I'm never going to dress something up to be something that it's not. I just don't get down like that. But that's a way for people to get more followers coming to their page, though. Okay. I was upset when Marcella said Portia's fiance looked like an ape, and Monica told us we were too sensitive. No. If we're gonna talk about colorism and y'all gonna be going off about the shit that happened on Real Housewives of whatever show that was, we Basketball Wives, y'all was going off about the colorism then. Y'all understood colorism and the nuances then. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. People, you know, say what they want to say on their channels. They control their channels however they want to control their channels. I just don't like clickbait. So that made me lessen how much I was watching the content. And also, sometimes I don't like to watch people talk too long about one topic. Body your stay that way. That's why I support you, and that's why I support all my 504 peeps. Oh, you know, I really don't know how to be no other way. Whatever you I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say I do feel like it's unfortunate the way it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they had a good thing going. You know, I really do. People was watching every night, and I was watching, you know, so it's just unfortunate that it had to go down like that. But since it reached the blogs and it reached, you know, Wendy at a festival, I'm going to talk about it now, bitch, because not everybody talking about it. We all done talked about it. It didn't happen. Y'all didn't quit the panel, bitch. Child. Yeah, we live in the whip, and I'm about to go because I have to do another video. And I want y'all to come back. I don't have no screenshots, but I feel like we don't need screenshots for Married to Medicine and Black Ink Crew. But we're going to come back and talk about what happened on the show for sure. So I will see y'all at, I think I did it for 6:20. So I'll see y'all in a few minutes. I think I'm gonna try to go back inside. Hopefully my Wi-Fi will be working good inside. Or I might just stay out here, child. I don't know. I'll decide. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. And I'll see y'all next time.